Hey everyone, this is part 3 of basically showing all the drawings that I've done in the last year or so, and I'm also going to be selling all of these, all the originals. Everything is drawn from imagination with brush and ink and usually colored with alcohol markers. And yeah, so everything is going to be $25 each, or you can buy 3 for $75 and get 1 extra free for free of your choice. And I'm also doing customs now for $50 for a page about this size. And basically, like, you guys can request whatever you want for them. And yeah, so that will kind of be the base price for the custom. And if you guys want a larger page or like a very intricate idea or something like that, then I'll probably have to charge a bit extra for that. And also for purchasing an original or doing a custom, the price doesn't include shipping costs, but I believe it's around $15, like anywhere from within the United States. So yeah, that's kind of a bit of a heads up on that. But yeah, each of them are $25. And then if you want a custom, you can also email me at the same email. So if you guys want any of these, I'll have numbers on the back of them that I showed throughout the video. And you can email me the numbers that you're interested on the back. And also, if you want a custom or want to purchase my personal sketchbook, then you can email me at brycecalendarart@gmail.com. So yeah, I'll continue on with the video. So this one is number 81, and all of the numbers are at the top left on the back of the pages, and everything is also signed as well. So this one is a tiger I did with brush pen and alcohol marker. And all of these are just the same price, no matter like how much time it took me or how much is on the page or if it's colored or whatnot. So yeah, this one is a tiger character I did. And this one is number 82. Sort of a mech that I was doing. I think this was in a video, like a quick demo video I was doing of like some ideas for robots, or can't quite remember. And this one was number 83. Also, the size of this paper is 9 by 12 if you're curious about that. All the drawings I've showed in all the parts, the page is 9 by 12. That's usually the size I like to draw on, but I can do a lot larger for customs if that's something you're interested in. So yeah, and this one with some like pink warrior characters, fantasy things, and then this was a character request to draw some kind of vegetables. I can't remember, a vegetable character like blasting off into space or something. So I was just drawing things around it that might kind of go with it in the same environment. This was number 84. A bit of pen line doodles. This is with a fountain pen. And this is number 85. And this is that same pen, but then colored over with alcohol markers. And this one is number 86. This one is back to traditional dip brush and ink and trying a single color throughout the whole thing. So everything is just orange. I really like the spot coloring. It looks really nice. This one is number 87. Also did a couple of folder drawings. So across the folder is like a bunch of characters. So these ones fold out into basically double the other paper size. I got a dragon and a bunch of tigers. And this was all done with Crayola marker with alcohol markers to color. And this one is number 89 for the first folder. And here's another folder. This is basically what it looks like with the Crayola marker before it's colored over. So I never went through and colored that half. And then more tigers and characters. And it's this folder was actually folded before I started drawing on it, so I actually just like drew over the fold. So yeah, this one has a fold on it. So it's kind of just been melded into the drawing. And this one is number 90. More ink. And kind of like spot coloring with one color on each of them. And this one is number 91. Same sort of style. And trying a bunch of different like skin tones and different fantasy kind of things that I wouldn't normally try. This one is number 92. This one is another folder. And for here, I just kind of like drew past onto the other side of the opening. So it's kind of split here. But it looks cool when it's all together. And then there's a bit of like characters that I started on the other page, but never really got around to finishing it. But one of the sides is finished. And this is number 93. This one is a bunch of kind of cows in different iterations of them. Some are sort of like more pig or sort of morph with a couple of other animals. This one is kind of fun that they're all kind of stacked on top of each other with these sort of like mirrors or panels that I put in there. And this one has kind of two different drawings on each side. Just kind of some sketches. And this one is number 94. This was going to be a comic, but I only got through like page 1, and then started to kind of get a little bored on the idea, so I just kind of moved on to something else. But yeah, just kind of like a mini page of some kind of idea for a comic. And this was going to be my main character sitting in the back there, and then kind of just trying some different angles, make it interesting. And this is number 95. This one was actually pretty recent, probably like a couple months ago. And some samurai, some ninjas, and some dragons. And trying out a bit of a different coloring technique with leaving some area white. This is number 96. More of a bit of like a tonal kind of wash with this one. And trying to keep the values like very flat. And this one is like a line. I don't really draw many lines, but this one is fun. Kind of a mini action scene. And this is number 97. A bunch of ninjas with brush pen. And then I kind of just spot colored to make those areas a little bit more easier to read. And this is number 98. More traditional dip brush, and then for this one I was doing a lot of rendering with the marker, trying to get the characters like as rendered as I could at the time. And I really like how the tiger turned out. This is probably my favorite tiger that I've done. I think he turned out really well with like the white space on him for highlights. And this is number 99. This was a drawing to kind of get out of my comfort zone, and I rarely ever draw cars, if any, or vehicles. So this one was basically just going for it and drawing whatever I knew about vehicles, and then just kind of repeating to sort of get better and better each one, and then kind of messing around with the ideas. So yeah, kind of just a test and kind of showing a bit of my learning process. So yeah, this one was a lot of fun. It took a lot of time. I think this one took like around 10 hours or so. I can't quite remember, but a lot of rendering with marker on this one. And it's number 100. And this one is shark and just kind of different characters. I was gonna make these into stickers, and that's why they're kind of like so split up and there's no background on them. And this one is number 101. This one was just kind of going crazy. I think I have some like crayon in here. There's some like colored pencil and different things, but it's a lot of random stuff. And then this is number 102. This one I did just a few days ago. Might have seen it on stream. And some warriors and ninjas, and kind of just like a fantasy, very fantasy world. So yeah, this one was just a couple days ago. And it's number 103. And this one was also done a couple days ago. And some orcs, and yeah, just kind of like rendering out this character in front to make him stand out a lot. Just kind of experimenting with different ideas. I don't normally draw elephants, so just adding those in the background to kind of practice that out a bit. And yeah, I really like how the latest ones have been turning out. This is number 104. And this is the one I'm working on right now that's not finished, but yeah, a samurai. And not anything else on it there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for showcasing all the originals. And everything is $25 each, or you can buy 3 and get 1 free. And the $25 doesn't include shipping, but I'm going to guess that the shipping is around $15, somewhere around there. But yeah, if you email me at brycecolander@art@gmail.com, then I can give you an accurate shipping price and everything like that. And also, if you email me for the originals, just put what numbers you're interested in, and they'll just make it much easier to kind of like know which drawing you guys want. And you can always kind of confirm by going through and that sort of thing. So yeah, hopefully everything goes well, and we find a home for each one of these. This is basically everything that I've drawn lately, like in the last year or so. So it's all my newer stuff. And yeah, hopefully I can find it all a home. And also, if you're interested in customs, then I can also do that as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys on streams or future videos and that sort of thing. So hope everyone's doing well, and I appreciate all the support. So yeah, see you guys.